I am having I am having a thought about what I'm going to do after this game is complete. And no, that means I'm not going to shiny hunt in this game because it is pretty much like it's about to be 3 years old, so it's like probably not the most fun shiny hunting game that is about to, like, I'm hoping that Pokemon Legends ZA will have an obvious shiny thing because shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet will suck if I had to do that because they don't make it obvious. They just are like, oh, this guy already knows color, so let's just see if he knows shiny Pokemon. I definitely do not. This is gonna scramble with my brain because, for one, I am going to not sort this out in alphabetical order, and instead I'm going all the way up, and I'm going to order it by number. I'm going to do the starters first, along with seeing if there's any Pokemon I have yet to complete for research. And I sure do. Staravia into Staraptor. I have to also catch it flying around. No different forms I've obtained. And I have to figure out what I'm completing. For Wurmple, it's just evolution. Suicune. If I get a Suicune, that would be funny. Cascoon is what I don't have in the Pokédex. Dang it. That's why Cascoon hasn't evolved yet. It's because I haven't even gotten it yet. No wonder. And yeah, I know that's like a twist. But yeah, this is not going to be with an official team. It's going to be with the Pokemon that I have yet to complete in the Pokédex. So it's going to be a while. So I'm going to completely change the party. Cyndaquil. There it is. So Cyndaquil being level 5, and I'm going to try to go up to level 10 for them as well. I've already done everything for Oshawott, but what next? I also have to evolve the Eevee into certain things as well. I'm going to try to catch every Pokemon, but I also have to do other stuff. So I'm looking for Wurmple. I gotta search for that. I'm not gonna say much of anything interesting until the very end. It's gonna be me being very confusing. So I'm gonna do all of this. I'm gonna bring in 3 Wurmple just to see if any of them will evolve into Cascoon. And I gotta evolve them so it'll work. But what's next after that? I have yet to complete Rapidash, but I'm going to defeat one. I have to catch an alpha. I'm going to actually do that. I'm going to catch the alpha version. And then all of these, I got the shiny Flareon, the one I love the most. Got Leafeon and I got Sylveon. Otherwise, number 27 is unknown, but what it is actually is... I'm going to actually double check on my knowledge. Jolteon. Vaporeon is Waterstone. It's a good thing I caught the Leafeon. I know how to get the Glaceon. I'm glad I caught the Leafeon. Umbreon and Espeon. That's gonna be something that absolutely sucks because getting Sylveon is by it loving you. Otherwise, you have to level up to level 40 in a certain time zone. That along with me having to look up what to actually name them in order for it to actually work. Unless that only works in Pokemon Go, which would suck out a little more. Because I already have a Sylveon. So there's a lot of Eevee things there, but I'm not going to do all of that yet. Drifloon. I just have to evolve one. It should be obvious for where to go there. Stantler I was going to evolve into Weirdeer. Freaking hate the pronunciation of the name. Why? Because I pronounced it Wordier instead. I don't like how it's called Weirdeer. It doesn't make sense with the lettering. I keep on pressing plus for the pause menu. So it's gonna be that kind of thing. Going back to the basics. Mass outbreak. Going to the first route. And going to the Heights camp. Maybe. I'm gonna try my best. If I'm remembering, Rowlet is a grass and flying type. Let's double check. Yes, grass and flying. It's actually pretty funny because of the starter being a dual type from the start. And then it turns into a grass and ghost type. Or a grass and fighting type. But yeah, it's going to mainly be me trying to go up to level 10 on these Pokemon before I evolve them. And I gotta also use a strong and agile style move for all of it. I didn't know that you only had Gust. Because of that, I'm going to switch to this Pokemon. I didn't know. Just makes it worse. Confusion. It's gonna be back to the basics. It's gonna be boring like this. That's all I can do, though. I'm at least hopeful that I can make it slightly farther. New move. And that new move for Rowlet, I believe, is Growl. But who knows. Leafage. And Cyndaquil might be Ember. Yes. And then Wurmple. I think Wurmple evolves at level 7. That's great. Nailed it. I wanted to do that so that I could attack it with Ember twice, if I could. Gonna switch to Drifloon now. See if I can still attack after that. Confusion. Super effective. Nailed it. Also love when Cyndaquil's flame goes out. Or, yeah, like that. It's just fun to see. Because otherwise it's not like that. It sort of sucks. I like when its flame goes up because that's the Pokemon I've known. If you're gonna use Ember again. And then I'm going to switch. Switching to Rowlet. And using Leafage. A quad resistant move, but it might still work. Oh. I had to look at it funny. Both of them have new moves. I'm just double checking on something. Times I've seen it use Stun Spore. And I know it, no. Oh, whoops, that's not it. Wormpole. Times I've seen it use Poison Sting. It doesn't really matter there because all I have to worry about there is evolving it. And that'll just be it. But I want to evolve into Cascoon. That's all I can do. I'm not going to be a boring type that only prefers to one thing. Just gonna see what happens. Looking around like a moron. Burned again. Nice. Burned. Yeah, this will work. I was like this when I played through this game as an LP as well. I didn't really have much to talk about because the grind is always like that. It's just not much to talk about. Just me exploring around and getting experience points. All of the experience points needed for evolution. I even tried to perfect the research for these starters, but it's not necessarily it's not necessary. What the heck is this? I guess it only works when I don't get it. I have seen it use leafage. What is it? Oh, I haven't seen it use leafage yet. Never mind. Sometimes I've seen it use Ember. And soon enough having to see it use Quick Attack and Flame Wheel as well. It's pretty easy to perfect the research for Cyndaquil. Just if you want to. Just for if you want to. B-Barrel is easy. All I can just do is defeat it a bunch of times or see it use a strong style move or whatnot. Different forms I've obtained. Some of it doesn't require me to catch them or use any certain moves. It's even funnier because of likely getting a shiny Staraptor again, but I planned on... Oh yeah, it doesn't really matter there. Time for me to heal. Potion. Also, hoping to get the Cricketot encounter so I can at least defeat Cricketot with Embers as well. Or at least use Rowlet and use Leafage once and then use Gust. Sort of funny how you start with Gust. At least you're smarter. It's a mockery. It is a mockery indeed. Astonish! Then confusion. Can evolve. Now it's time to see which one of them can turn into Cascoon. If any of them. That very first one. Well, not what I expected at all. But I also need a Silicune. It doesn't matter what the gender is, it's random. It's ultimately random. It's, I guess they would say stats, but it doesn't really, I don't really get that. If all of them are Cascoons though, that's gonna suck. Thankfully not though. Silicoon! But I'm gonna evolve another one as well. Just for kicks, to see what ends up being. Cascoon again. Dang. Caught 2 Cascoon and 1 Silicoon. Man, I thought I was gonna fail on that. Finally get to use Leafage on you. Strong Style Gust. That was close. Gonna use an Agile Style Gust now. See if it works, to see how much damage it does. A lot more damage than I thought. Agile Style again. Goodness. I'm just gonna see how much damage Leafage does. All of it. I am shocked with that. Did not expect that at all. New move. Something I'll at least see somewhere else. Whee! Ow! I failed. Roost is what I have now. Looking around. Agile Style. And pronunciations. Yeah, it didn't even matter, which is good. Soon enough, I might just complete the research and not have to worry about trying all that hard. Geodude from a orb deposit. I'm sort of curious if Geodude actually knows a rock type move at the level that it is. Oh, come on! Leafage again. Wow, this one requires a... I'm just gonna risk it! Strong Style Gust! Gonna use a potion. And then I'll use orange berries for you and you. So, what do I have to do with Cascoon at that point? Investigate how Silcoon and Cascoon differ. Yeah. So I had to... So for the one that... Sorry, Liz, I'm showing... Even if you're not viewing this presently in the stream presence. The reason why Cascoon has never evolved for your front was because you've never actually encountered a guy when you got the Cascoon. And you have to evolve the Cascoon in order for it to work. I'm pretty sure. So, there. So something like that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be mean. I was just making sure on that front. That's the only logical explanation that I have, is that you have to see it by observation on Cascoon's evolution. Then you have to go back to the village and talk to that guy who has a Cascoon next to him, and then that Cascoon evolves into Dustox. But the guy, it's sort of like Jessie from the Pokemon anime. She actually thinks it's cute, no matter what. Really? I'm trying to drag it. Because of that. I was trying to defeat one. Pretty sure the wormholes are also runaways. Just making sure it's approach from the back. Because of this, I'm actually going to use Agile Style Quick Attack. Hoping that it's going to be unaware, which it should be. And then I'm going to try a Strong Style Quick Attack. Doesn't really matter if it's not going to work. Oh, it does work. Alright. Because yes, I had to defeat one. Like I said. Getting these chestnuts, whatever they're called, double checking. They're called apricorns. I was way off on my saying of it being what I said before. No, this doesn't have anything. Nailed it. Another agile and strong style move for you. I also have to just see Soku and use Poison Sting a few times. Oh, that time it failed. Then I'm just going to use Ember. Overkill! Oh. How am I now? Wurmple. Just looking for Cyndaquil. I can technically evolve it when I'm able to. Just that I forgot you do have to see it use Quick Attack as well. And then Rowlet is Roost a few times, but I haven't needed to use Roost yet. And then how they get the other moves, Aerial Ace and Flame Wheel, is when they reach level 20. I'm not really planning on letting them reach level 20. Maybe when I complete the game, but that's likely not going to happen. Alpha Staravia. I freaking hate how that didn't work. You're gonna run away, I knew it. I hate it. The thing that will suck is me trying to get a shiny Abra, something I would have to save for. Because shiny teleporting Pokemon is super hard for me to get. That along with just shiny Pokemon that run away in general. If that was coming from the game, I would have said I've never heard that theme at all. Like, when I LP'd the game as well, I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. Come on! Ah! I'm turning up the volume because I want to be able to hear if there's a shiny. Because sometimes when the shiny is noticeable, it's actually sort of hard for me to tell. Hello. I want to see my Pokemon because I'm going to replace. I'm going to replace Cascoon with Eevee, if anything. I can evolve it already, which is nice. So I'll be able to evolve it into. Oh, really? I thought I was able to evolve it. Could have sworn I was able to at least. Oh, it's happiness. It doesn't matter. It's happiness during then. It's not up to level 40. It's just happiness. I thought it was up to level 40 though. That's weird. I could have sworn it was that, like that. So for the crafting, in technicality, I can just craft revives now because the challenge is technically over. But, and when I play through Pokemon Legends ZA, like I said, if I end up doing it that way, meaning playing through the game that way, I'm going to craft revives but not buy them. And crafting them is going to be a fun thing as well. Like, maybe I'll buy max revives because max revives are unsellable usually in most Pokemon games. I forget that Full Hill requires all of this. Max Ether. Man, I actually have a lot of these. So, how many potions can I make? 20. How many super potions? 15. How many... No, that's not it. Potions. Actual potions. 37. Then 20 super potions. 15 hyper potions. 6 max potions. And 2 full restores. I can make more full heals, but I don't really need full restores. I barely ever need... There's barely ever a point for them. It's a funny thing. There's something stuck in my throat. What the heck? It's like something that's actually... Like, it doesn't feel like a driplet. It just literally feels like there's something pinching inside. I'm not sick, I promise. I can still talk. So I'm going to craft 25 potions. Because then I'll craft, let's say, 15 super potions. Hyper potions, I can craft up to 30, but I'm going to instead craft 10. And then max potions, that's all good. And that's all good. Just making sure on all of this. I have so many jet balls. And that's all because of the research completion that I have that many. Screw it. I'm gonna craft some more great balls. It's actually fun to craft in this game. I love it. 14. I'm not planning to do any massive mass outbreaks. I'm only planning on progressing the hard way. And now, finally, I'm going here. See my Pokemon! I miss Ryder. I miss a lot of the group. Like, I miss Ryder and Cherry is what I'm trying to get at. So, Eevee requires happiness to evolve. It doesn't require you to go up to a certain level. Never knew that. And it's just happiness. It doesn't really matter, but it's also pretty hard to try to catch one like that. Hence why I would try to get it without needing that, because every time I've tried, it just turns into Sylveon because it loves me a lot. Because in Legends, I guess it's like maximum happiness, while in Pokemon Well, in other Pokemon games, it requires affection. I'm trying to think of other Pokemon I can use. Oh, Abra, I guess. But Abra is just to teleport. I've already completed the Abra stuff, though. I'll just order it by alphabetical to prove it. Yeah, so I just need to evolve it. I don't have Kadabra yet. Kadabra. Numerically. So I can just get Abra instead. That's what I will do. And by can, I meant could. Research method unknown. And I know what it is. It is Jolteon. And I'm trying to do Pokemon I haven't caught. Doesn't matter for the ones I have already caught. Just that getting them up to level 10 is a welcome bonus. Stantler, let's do that. I just have to make sure to find the right Stantler, the one I've been training up. But I have a lot of Stantlers, so that one will be hard for me to find. Let's see if it's this one. Nope. No, I didn't mean to press B. Search for Stantler. So it's not that one. Not that one. Maybe this one. No, it's this one. So I'm going to replace Eevee for it. I have to use an agile style version of it, but Suicune, I'm gonna see it use Poison Sting. I'm not gonna bother with the Geodude. I'm just gonna try to battle these guys instead. Yay! Doesn't matter if I beat them, I just need to use Poison Sting. Iron Defense. I thought Hardened existed in this game. I'm still gonna use it. Run away! Yay! Times I've seen it use Poison Sting. Experience points don't necessarily matter. It does evolve when it reaches level 10. It flew away. So Poison Sting is a weak move, unfortunately. So, I'm gonna go back a bit. Hoping that the shinies that I end up finding will not be a duplicate shiny cause. Yay! Nailed it. The reason I'm caring about Suicune is because I need to... Yay, it's poisoned. I just need to worry about... Oh yeah, I need to worry about its poison... Poison Sting moves so that I would be able to... I don't know. Trying to think. So I would be able to get it up to level 10 and evolve it in the perfect time, at a perfect time. Defeated every Starly needed to be defeated. Going to rest for a little while. I don't have any revives on my inventory. Despite what I said about the revives not being needed anymore, I'm still going to... not being needed anymore, meaning that I don't need to do the challenge anymore. I'm still going to do the challenge. The reason why is just because of just feeling like after I defeat Arceus is the best time to no longer worry about the challenge. I am very curious about what they're going to do in Legends ZA. So because I've already defeated every Starly that I need to worry about, I'm going to just see if Bidoof... I have to defeat 6 more of them. Just wanted to make sure on that. Because I might as well do something for the defeating of the Pokemon for that kind of thing, so I don't have to worry about it when I go for completion, if I go for completion. I also gotta catch this Alpha Pokemon, Alpha Rapidash, and for that I'm going to need I need to have at least a certain decent mon. An Alpha Kricketot. The fact that there's an Alpha Kricketot here is insane. Don't know why I was thinking that was going to be a good idea. Level 22. Caught every Kricketot. But now I need to catch 6 more without getting noticed. Seems like the best time to use Poison Sting with Suicune. Time to see how much damage Poison Sting does against Kricketot. A decent amount. But it's gonna run away still. No, it doesn't. I'm glad with that. Cascoon, I'm going to evolve into Dustox. I almost said Beautifly again. I think I've already caught Dustox. We shall see. Just checking its moves. Confusion. I got 3 Dustox. Caught at night as well, so I gotta worry about catching them at nighttime. Defeated with Psychic type moves. Poison Powder and a strong style move. For a bug type, that's sort of shocking. So now I've done that. Sort of curious about what's gonna happen then. Caught at night, I did not know about that. Caught during daylight hours. I'm gonna see it use Poison Sting 4 more times before I evolve it. just to be safe. I love when that happens. Wow, that was lucky. The fact that I got caught unawares all of those times. Perfect timing for me to use Poison Sting 4 times and then evolve it. Now, Silcoon is able to evolve into Beautifly. And yeah, I'm going to catch the Alpha Rapidash. Beautifly, I think is... Oh, it's Air Cutter. It's not Confusion. Caught 2 of them. So I think I have completed Beautifly's research as well. Maybe. And seeing it use an Agile style move, that one doesn't shock me. Done all of that. Now I'm going to fly back to the basic camp. And look into my Pokédex to see what else to do for the Pokemon. I'm going to do... going to evolve some of the Eevee already. So I'm gonna do the... For the high level ones, I'm just gonna let them evolve randomly. Meaning when it says that they can evolve is when I'm going to evolve them. Pichu, Pichu, Pichu. I'm just going to search for Eevee. One of them is going to be... One of them is going to have the majority of Eevee. The low levels, which are all of these, are going to be evolved with stones. Or one is going to evolve near the thing. Like this one, like the level 51... is going to be evolved with... Well, it's going to be evolved at night. And then for the others, it's going to be Vaporeon with the Water Stone, Jolteon, Thunderstone, and then Glaceon for the Arctic place. So it's just gonna get decent happiness for the daytime. That sucked. I'm just gonna use Leafage. Wow, even that being a critical hit is nuts. Defeated 10, I need to defeat 5 more. This is all just because. So these guys are runaways. That one that was aggressive wasn't. There we go. Yeah, screw it. Curse you! I'm actually gonna just worry about the Shinx then. Oh, it's sleeping. Never mind then. That was lucky. Nothing. I thought that was the one I needed to catch while it was asleep. Gonna just use the Stantler. Because I'm going to use the Agile Style Psy Shield Bash. It missed, apparently. I'm a dum-dum. Eh, whatever. Not what I meant. Realize that one of the Pokemon I have to catch is Basculin, and that's gonna absolutely suck because I haven't been able to catch a Basculin yet. And to evolve it, I have to let it take some damage. Yeah, whatever. Let's see if you're gonna be... Yes, you are. But thankfully you didn't run away. Oh, come on! You're as mad as me. Distracted. Ah! It's not 90% accurate. Shield bash. Just the experience points that you gain. Gotta let the aggressors take it out on me now. Just using these until I'm able to evolve it, which will take a bit. I think I have to let it level up too. Battling all of these Buizel, but I don't know if I have to defeat them. That's the only issue. Yes, I do. I can just evolve these two with stones. And then this one into something. Let's see if I battle two of them at once. Nope. Yep, never mind. Yeah. Stairway to Arceus. Never got to see how that one there was. Ah! I don't like when it misses. It doesn't affect me all that much. Don't miss again! Now to use another one. Another Lepa Berry. On Side Shield Bash. Soon enough, I'm going to have it use. I'm just going to have to try to startle it. Startle the Rapidash. I don't care. I'm just gonna let it spot me. All the more worthwhile. All the more worth it if it freaking hits. Just trying to backtrack them so that it works out well. Even though, if they're aggressive, I shouldn't worry about it. God, I hate when that happens because now it's gonna run. If it doesn't run, then this is gonna miss one or the other, and if it's neither, then it's lucky. Because really, my indecision comes after I beat this game if I do beat it. But even if I don't, I'm still gonna say it, and this time not miss out. Because it was like a purposeful miss out if I ended up missing out on it. The if being the definite thing of knowing that I have. I used the wrong one. Oh well. Might as well just deal with it that way. Looking around. Goodbye. Where did it go? Somehow I was able to go all the way over there. There. Final time using this move. It missed! Lepaberry. Again. It's likely that I'm able to just evolve it at this point when it levels up. Don't miss again, please. Yay! I'm also thinking of getting the Alpha B barrel. Not catching it, just battling it and defeating it. Gotta find that alpha, not Ninetales, Rapid Dash. It missed. Come on! I freaking hate this. It says 90% accuracy. Many people, and now I'm one of them, disagrees with that statement. That Side Shield Bash is ultimate baloney. It's just ridiculous. It's dumb. It's funny that despite the fact that I wanted to just complete the game and like get Arceus, I'm still obsessing over research. Like completing the research part. Let me see if I can feed this I keep saying Ninetales. Rapid Dash. Well, that sucked. Awkward. Just gonna let you attack me. Gosh darn it. Really? That took a short time. That took so short. That was the shortest time. Times I've seen it use Fire Blast. First off, I'm going to use a Hyper Potion and try again. That was like the shortest recovery time. That was stupid. Ah, that's not gonna work. Get the bot. Don't miss, please. Thank you. Yay! Now I'm gonna try Extra Sensory, one of my favorite moves. Oh, well, good. I get to try to catch you. Items. I'm going to use an Ultra Ball. And because you are drowsy, then I have a pretty decent chance at it, even if it's full health. Yep, there we go. Let's see if you get the experience to level up. Nope. Well, that's fine. And I count the Alpha Specimen as well, so the next Alpha Specimen I'll go after is B-Barrel. What is it now for Stantler? Stantler's not on this one. It is over here somewhere. My word. Well then, I guess I'm going to do it alphabetically. Stantler. Huh. So I have to see it use an agile style Side Shield Bash 2 more times in order for it to evolve. That should work against the B-Barrel. Whoopsies. Rowlet and Cyndaquil can evolve. I will evolve them now. Because like I said, it's a welcome bonus to get them up to level 10. Dartrix, and Quilava. Then I'm going to use the final Lepa Berry on Stantler. Side Shield Bash. Going to B-Barrel, if I can find it. Gonna go pretty far ways. Quilava. It's another one of those I have to use Ember Quick Attack and stuff. And I'm going to use an Agile Style Quick Attack at that. Was it Ember and Quick Attack or was it something else? Gonna see. I don't remember. I already don't remember. Ember, Quick Attack, and Flame Wheel. And then for Dartrix, I have to see it use Leafage Roost and Aerial Ace. Still gonna do this. Strong Style. Let the Starly run away. It doesn't run away. That's still strong. Screw it. Guess darn it. I'm gonna use a super potion. Agile Style move. Dang, that didn't do enough. That doesn't get me. Agile Style again. It gets annoying with that cry at least. It annoys me. It annoys me. Now for a Strong Style Leafage. Goodbye. Is that an alpha? It is an alpha. I'm actually gonna try to catch it. I missed. Curse me! Nailed it. Not even gonna bother with the style moves. I'm just gonna see if I can do this. Ah, I'm gonna switch. Switch to Stantler. This actually works out very well. This actually works out very well. I'm not gonna catch it. I'm just gonna try to use Side Shield Bash and see if it freaking hits. Oh, I'm dizzy. Not dizzy enough. Yay! Let's see if I finally can evolve this thing. Yes! I can finally evolve the Stantler into my least favorite pronunciated name. Weirder. Shiny Weirder is not good looking, I don't think. So now I got that, I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's raining. I'm gonna fly back to the camp. And I'm gonna rest. And then go back to the Pokemon. After I get the stones that I'm going to evolve the Eevee with. And those Eevee are going to be... And I know that the Leaf Stone and the Ice Stone will not work. So I'm going to do Water Stone and Thunderstone. I only have one Thunderstone. That's better. I don't need the smoke bombs yet. So now I finally got that done, the next step is... I want to see my Pokemon. I am going to, for one thing, not do that. And what I'm going to do instead is just evolve these Eevee into Vaporeon and Jolteon. I don't know their genders. They're both male, that's fine. Now I'll just focus on completing the research if I just want to. I don't know if I want to though, I just want to catch the Arceus and then be done with the game. Like I might do a part 20 in this. And that would be about me completing the research along with doing some more side quests. But if I am able to get Espeon and Umbreon without needing to evolve them by happiness, then I will do that. So, got Vaporeon and Jolteon. Now, I'm actually going to back out of that already. Actually, Abra, that's one of them. I want to see my Pokemon. I know that Abra is one of them. The other one is Garchomp, which I can just catch an alpha version of. But I want to evolve Gabite into Garchomp, which is already an alpha, but I think that I have to be a higher level for it to evolve. Gabite. Then I will do another Eevee. Like, I'm going to search for more Eevee just to see if there's another higher leveled one. I don't know why I was thinking. All pastures. What level are you? A high leveled one. And then one of them into Glaceon. Just gotta check on what level you all are, just so that I can find a decent one. No, no, no. Oh well. I'm not really thinking of going to the tundra yet, so instead, I'm going to just see what else I can do. Staravia, sure, I could do that. Done all of the catching there. Drifloon's Drifblim. Completely forgot about that. Let's see. Got the Weird Ear. I gotta get the Parasect. And the Snorlax. I already caught the Munchlax, surprisingly. Times I've seen it use Rest. Pretty much have to see it use Rest. Or I'll just feed it. But I gotta find out where to go for it first. Deer Track Heights. Well, that's rare. There's a rare encounter for it. Otherwise, Snowfall Hot Spring. Paris to evolve it. Or I can just catch the Alpha Parasect, which I will do. Abra. I do have the Kadabra in the Pokedex, but I don't have it in terms of evolution. So Abra is one. Chimchar. Why the heck not? And then one more. Cleavor. I completely forgot about that one. And I can just get that instantly. And I'll let it be an alpha one if I have an alpha Scyther. So, I am going to actually do the Scyther first. See if I have a Scyther. I should. Because it says that I caught one, so... Let's see. And which one is the alpha out of these two? This one. Not that. I'm going to Cleavor. AKA I'm going to just see if I have the thing for it. I do. Black Algarite. Gabite can evolve already. Alright. I'll just catch another alpha Gabite if I want to complete this research. In technicality, I did already catch the Gibble, even if I wanted to keep it as a Gabite because I liked it more than the Garchomp, but still. I'm so curious about what Cleavor's cry is gonna be in the dub. They haven't encountered it yet, unless they already have. I'm so curious about its cry. Like, what's it gonna look? What's it gonna be like as well? How's it gonna act? I'm betting it's gonna be insane to encounter. It's so cool. Now I'm going to Abra. I'm gonna at least see as well if I have an alpha Abra, because that'd be awesome if I do. All pastures. I also have the one on the top left, but it's not an alpha. So I will just get the male one. Pretty sure that I only have one male. No, I don't. Getting the higher leveled one. And then the next one will be Chimchar. Or Turtwig. Or neither. I can just figure out what next to do. Apom. That works. I don't have Ambipom yet. And I don't have a Gyarados. Or did I catch a Gyarados already? I don't quite remember. No, I didn't. I'm gonna do that now. Then I'm gonna put Cleavor in the right place. Not that. Doesn't really matter for all of this. Then for completing its research, I'll just defeat it with electric type moves. Got that. Now what? Apom, right. For doing this, and then I'm going to put the Cleavor somewhere special. Pretty much next to Scyther. And then I'm going to get Apom. Although I'm a female. Do I have any more Apom? The female one doesn't really matter, so if I don't have any more, that's fine. I also want to see if I have an Alpha Apom. Even though I have to let it have double hit in order for it to evolve. I just wanted to see if I had an... Oh gosh darn it, I keep doing that! Just want to see if I have an Alpha one. Likely not, but I still want to know. It's honestly relieving that I don't have to worry about... This is my highest level one. It having to... Ooh, I already have it. Cool. Now I'll evolve it already. It's all the easy stuff. But getting them up to level 10 is a welcome bonus. Because of the star ranks and all that. Ambipom, a male one. Right. Hold on. Next up is... For one... Oh yeah, Petilil. And Petilil is a stone evolution, if I'm remembering that right. Either that or a level up evolution, but I'm pretty dang sure it's a... It's not that. Petilil. Now, I do remember that I caught the Petilil before. Female's fine. It doesn't make sense for a Lilligant to be a male. Just saying. So either it's a stone evolution or it's a level up evolution. And if it is a stone evolution, it's a sunstone that it requires. Yes. I'm pretty sure I already have Braviary, but in case I don't, I'm going to have Rufflet join in. I don't think I have a Braviary, actually. I love Lilligant's moves. Basically, Victory Dance. Or whatever it is. Drain Punch. I think it's called Victory Dance. I don't quite remember, though. And it raises its stats. Anything else? Krogunk. And that's a level up evolution. Krogunk. Might have an intermission soon. I think I only have one. The answer is yes, I only have one. This is an alpha. Man, I didn't even think that it was an alpha. I can evolve it already. But I want to see if I have to see it use a move first. Mud Bomb. Do I have that? No. I'm gonna get rid of Bulldoze for that. Yeah, at least see it use Mud Bomb 4 times, maybe. No, 6 times. Got all of that done. I could just go back, but I won't yet. Freaking hate that. It's gonna run away because it's freaking Quilava. Yep. Despite its level, it doesn't matter. Ah! Yay. This is perfect. Agile Style Ember. Man, that was close. It was about to fly away. Using an agile style move already, because then I'm going to use a strong style move afterward. The strong style move will be quick attack. Krogan can evolve, but I want to have it use Mud Bomb first. Look at its size compared to Geodude. Goodbye! I'm gonna catch the Alpha. I'm gonna catch the Alpha. Let's see if I can catch it. What the heck? Oh, no. Yay, it's just this one. But boo, I gotta switch. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna swap out. Hope that rollout doesn't miss. Yay! Critical hit might have mattered. There we go. Switch first, because I keep on forgetting to switch. Yeah. Oh, now it has Flame Wheel. Let's do this. Strong Style Ember. Now let's see if I can get this Alpha without any issue. Ow. Pushing the Alpha like this is nuts. Gotta say. Hard to believe that worked, but it did. Hello. Gonna use Aerial Ace. I'll hopefully be able to sneak by. Do the same thing again, except for I'm not doing that. I'm going to use an Agile Style Gust. Doesn't matter. Really now? Why does it come from the front? Ooh. It worked. I didn't think that was gonna do all that. Also, it was 18. I thought it was 20 that I learned the moves. Unless it was 19, which would make way less sense. I swore it was level 20 that I learned those moves. Could have sworn it was that level, but it apparently wasn't. I have to high ground. Oh, really now? Well, how about I use an Agile Style move and knock you down point blank? Now I'm finally gonna go out to grow Gunk and use Mud Bomb over and over. I actually forgot that's what Mud Bomb does. What did it use? Oh, it used Poison Powder, I think. Defeated 20 of them. I have to defeat more of them. I think it was like 40 or something. Is that a Misfortune member? No, it's not, apparently. I don't think I've ever seen you stand right there. What the heck are you? Have you ever come across a tree shaking and swaying? And you are a Pearl member, too. Hello. Ew. Ow! You're gonna run away. You're not gonna run away like a moron. Oh, right, it's not very effective. Oh, well, it's gonna run away anyway, so what do I care? It's sort of shocking you're not running away from me. Oh, I'm still gonna keep on using Mud Bomb. There we go. One more time, and then I will evolve it. Seeing an Alpha Toxicroak will be a first for me. There we go. Now I'm gonna evolve it. I don't think I've ever seen an Alpha Toxicroak. Is that shocking? Maybe I have, but I don't remember. I'm actually just gonna see what it looks like. What? Oh, hi. Roughly my size, too. Hello. So now, I'm actually going to try to battle the Alpha after dealing with the Staravia. Come on. They all flew away because it's now be barrel. How the heck did you get me? You were far away. And yet somehow you got me. And I don't know how the heck you got cool lava to faint. I am going to run. That did not go well. Yay! Resting until the daytime. Surprised that distortion hasn't appeared yet. Because just resting for a little while doesn't make it not appear. Just apparently I haven't had it happen yet. And while I'm here, gonna see what else I can do for research. Delayed will be a simple cause. I've yet to, yeah. So it's just I gotta catch the alpha versions of both, and I thought of doing that for both of them, getting an alpha Gardevoir and an alpha Gallade. Stunky into Skuntank. Let's do that. Simply said. I don't even care about, like, if I have an alpha Stunky or not. And if I do, then I'm just gonna say, screw it, I'm going to get that instead. But I'm certain I don't. Yeah, that was the only Stunky I have. I have to see it use poison gas and acid spray. But I'm not gonna do any of that. I think now is about time I went on to the second route if there are no massive mass outbreaks. 2 alphas. I'm pretty sure I'm now 9th star rank. Hailed from the Johto region. Though usually curled into a ball due to its timid disposition, it harbors tremendous firepower. Flies noiselessly on delicate wings. It has mastered the art of deftly launching dagger-sharp feathers from those same wings. Done all this. Certain on that. Like sap, and it's abundant in the wild. Why it evolves into various different forms is unknown. One cannot tell from a Wurmple's appearance which form it will take when it evolves. Then Kricketot. Pretty sure I've done that already. All of that. Said to lure away young children and carry them off to the afterlife. Some whisper that Drifloon are formed and reincarnated human souls, but these rumors are as yet confirmed. Wraps itself in thin strings of silk while it stores energy for evolution. It cannot extend its limbs, and its movement is slow, but its eyes keep a sharp lookout. So Coon is always on guard. Sometimes seen a lot at the foot of trees in humid forests. The mushrooms on its back, called Tucaso, are not present in infant specimens, and instead emerge as Paris matures. Toxicroak is not high enough leveled. A poison wielder with a dastardly personality. Despite such qualities, this species, or pretty much specimen, is afforded a measure of popularity due to its peculiar cry and comical features. Wow. Alpha specimen's caught, which is funny. Because that was basically, I just evolved it into an alpha Toxicroak. Its strangely shaped antlers have the power to bewitch those who see them. Medicine made by grinding up the black orbs from fallen antlers is an effective treatment for insomnia. Eevee have pretty much already read on the Pokédex, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, for sure I have. This Top Driller possesses a tail as dexterous as a hand. Ancient writings describe this Pokemon as a one-armed... I've already read this somehow. I had nothing... I'm certain I've never read this, and yet somehow it just foreshows that I have. I have completed your Pokédex entry, I think. Wait a minute. Times I've evolved. Right, because I was in the city when I did that. A colorful and incredibly beautiful, but also greedy Pokemon. In an effort to keep its favorite food all to itself, it will chase away Combi as they try to gather nectar. Magikarp, which I'm pretty sure I've already read. Rapidash I've apparently... Oh yeah, because I caught the alpha part. Fiery mane aglow, Rapidash darts like an arrow across the land. This prodigiously swift creature can traverse the vast region of Hisui in a day and a half. Neat. This silk coating its body is thin, but sufficiently strong. Cascoon silk has a luster and texture superior to that of a Silcoon's, and clothes made using Cascoon silk are regarded as top-notch. Regularly basks in sunlight to gather power, presumably due to the frigid climate. Nonetheless, the edges of the blade quills set into its wings are keen as ever. This creature's fur is most mysterious. It is wholly impervious to the burning touch of flame. Should Quilava turn its back to you, take heed. Such a posture indicates a forthcoming attack. And then the rest are not level 10. It's just because I just caught them. I am now 9-star rank. Splendiferous. Going to the village. And I'm going to take an intermission after that. Going to the second route after my intermission is done. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to you now. Haha. Why would the professor say that? Huh. Oh, there it is. Rimple's evolved, and what a massive mushroom. And what a massive mushroom. Mushroom growing on Parasect's back. Pretty sure that these are about completing the Pokédex. I don't believe it. Professor Levinton seems to think that little Bojine here is a Cascoon. But, hello, it's clearly a Silcoon. Casco! You're making some kind of Pokédex or something together with the professor, right? Then you gotta help me. Please go catch a wild Silcoon and so I can prove it's the same species as Bojine here. Done that. What? Oh, come on. As I was taking an intermission, but these side quests are easy because I've already done all of that. I thought I had to complete this Pokédex entry. Huh, I already have the grotto. So knowing that, I'm going to just keep the grotto with me if I need it. Not yet, though. Won't do it yet. I needed the Silcoon. should be pretty simple to find. Apparently not. What the heck did I do? Ugh! You've gotta be kidding me! Darn it! Outbreak of Ponyta. I won't do that. Fieldland's camp. Dang it! Now just catch a Suicune. I won't even try to evolve into a Suicune again. What? Hey there. I know there's a Suicune around these parts. Hey there. I swear they're not rare. I swear I've seen them around. Floral Gardens. I'm gonna try my best to avoid these guys. The best way to do it is by flying above them until I see a Suicune. Alpha Luxio. There it is. And they're hostile Pokemon too. There's an Alpha Suicune too. I think I'm gonna catch that too. I'm gonna catch that instead. Let's see if this works. Yep. Level 22. Abra can evolve. And then Kadabra evolves by linking cord, because originally Kadabra evolves by trades. At times I would think that evolves by level up, but I'm wrong. It evolves by trading. That's an idea for a new move. So now its move is Confusion, Hypnosis, and Calm Mind. The fact that it has those as options instead of you being able to learn them is nuts. Also, for Kadabra, what am I supposed to do for it? Looking for it. See it use Calm Mind and Psycho Cut. And then Alakazam, I have to see it use Recover and Psychic along with an Agile style move. And there's an Alpha at the Sanjum Flats. Otherwise, it's defeat them with Dark type moves. Funny that it says I've encountered one, but I have not defeated it at all. Maybe I've encountered it by accident and ran away from it. It's a possibility. Not gonna fly back to camp. For two reasons. One, because of this, and two, because it's right here. Whee! Also for that other quest, what am I supposed to do? It's back in town. So Coon, I now have a Kadabra and it's level 6. So that means I have to see it use at least Psycho Cut until it evolves. Different forms I've obtained. So it's like I have to see it use Psycho Cut 3 times and then evolve it. Gosh darn it, didn't mean to say that. Leaving! So, that guy over there, but I'm going to do this quest first, but also see what you have. If you have the Max Revive Sams, I'm buying it. Magma Box, Nana Berry Set, in the metallic spread. I'm pretty sure that's a metal coat, and I will take it. I apparently have never gotten that, and that's actually pretty neat that I have it, because Onyx evolves with that. So I'm going to show him the alpha one. There it is. You're kidding. You got an alpha? I see the rumors of your catching prowess are no joke. It's kind of hard to compare my little buddy with an alpha, though. Can you catch a regular soak? That's funny. I've never seen that before. Sipcoon! Man, the Cascoon is actually bigger. Ha! Just as I thought. They're exactly the same. They're different colors. Now that you mention it, I guess they're not exactly two peas in a pod. I just never would have thought that two Pokemon this similar could actually be different species. Pokemon really are curious creatures, huh? Cascoon. Bozine, my buddy. I didn't know the first thing about you, did I? I'm sorry I hurt you if I've hurt your feelings. You sure you're still happy to have a goof like me for a partner? Bozine, you lovable rascal. You really are the only partner for me. This dynamic duo will stay together forever. Small experience candy. I love my buddy, no matter what it looks like, but his nickname needs changing, I guess. To rename one of your Pokemon, you just need to choose it from your party, right? Oh, so it doesn't evolve yet. Could have sworn it did though. Like I've had it happen before. Like you have to complete the quest, I get, but I thought there was more to it than that. It seems some of my fellow mushroom enthusiasts are looking into a fungus that sprouts from the back of a certain Pokemon. Parasect is its name, I think. If you manage to catch one, I'd love to take it off your hands and do some research of my own. As a mushroom foraging veteran of 20 years, I aim to keep my finger on the beating pulse of all fungal fact-finding endeavors, after all. I already have one. Oh, Alpha Parasect. And I have to give it up. That's actually fine. Hello! Mother of all the fungi! Now this is a sizable shroom. I've never seen it, like, not even back in Galar. This is a lovely mushroom and all, but where's the Parasect you promised me? You can't be saying, this mushroom is actually... Gah! The mushroom, it turned around. No, you're saying this thing is a Pokemon, not a mushroom. And yet, call it a forager's intuition, but 20 long years of picking tells me that something is amiss. Yet, I'm sure of it. This thing just that turned to look at me just now, it's definitely a mushroom. Ha! I had you for a minute there. Please forgive my shroom humor. But could you imagine? To think a Pokemon that's really just a mushroom. Such a thing is the stuff of fiction, right? Candy truffles. And now it resides in the home. Just look at that. That's funny. And now I'm going into this place again and getting my 9th star ranking. Then I'm going to do the intermission like I said. Oh, another new quest. I'm betting this is about Dustox. Mushroom hunting with Swinub. Never mind. Interesting. Now I gotta timestamp the fact that this is side quest central now. Imagine I do an alpha Swinub as well. I'm pretty sure I even have one. And if I don't, that's gonna be fine because I don't really care if I release that or the alpha specimen. Already forgot where he is, so I'm gonna go to requests. You get 5 sand radishes and a large experience candy. Oh, he's over there? No, he's... That's not what I meant. I meant to zoom out. He's in that place. What am I doing now? This. He is over there. Man, that's actually surprising. Guess I'm going to the Icelands then. Well, no, I'm gonna take an intermission. This is much needed. So it's likely that this is not the finale after all, because I still have a lot to do in terms of catching Pokemon, and pretty much because I'm going to record this for another hour. I'm going to evolve these two and then just put them in the pastures afterward. But I'm also going to get this Kadabra up to level 10 along with evolving it into Alakazam after that. Don't know what I'm doing. How many alphas do I have to catch here? 3. But this is not an alpha. Yeah. So, when I come back, I'm going to just see what else I have to do here. Mainly just catch these alpha mons, along with getting Skuntank by evolving. Steelix, which you can actually catch in the area, the Alpha Steelix, but I'm going to evolve Onix with a Metal Coat instead. Get Alpha Rhyperior usually, but I'm going to evolve it instead. Oh, it has different forms that I've obtained, so it doesn't matter if I evolve it or not. So then instead I'm going to use Rock Slide twice before I evolve it with the linking cord. Or just try to catch the Alpha Rhyperior, something like that. Grozzles to evolve. Use Bite and Leaf Blade. Porygon, which I have to evolve by an upgrade, and then the Dubious Disc. But I don't think I have any of those yet. That's going to be the toughest to get. Murkrow, I haven't even gotten them Honchkrow yet, and that one's actually pretty easy to get. Just seeing all of these for what I have to do. Skorupi, evolve one for its completion of research. This one I have to evolve by stone. I remembered, I think. No, it's a level up evolution. Either that or Firestone. I don't remember anymore. Glameow, I didn't catch the alpha version. Might not do so. Dusknoir I have. Piplup I have to evolve. And there's an alpha Empoleon, but I'm not going to catch the alpha. These two I haven't had yet. I actually don't know what they are that I haven't gotten yet. Oh, Basculin. That's likely it. I don't have Ninetales yet. I can get the Alolan Ninetales. Tentacool into Tentacruel. Finneon into Luminion. I can get the Magmortar. Magnemite, I can... Oh, I don't even have... And I haven't even caught it. And I'm pretty sure you can catch it in the second route. Just when there's a distortion. Elekid into Electabuzz. Gligar into Gliscor. Nosepass into Probopass. Voltorb into Electrode. I apparently haven't got whatever this Pokemon is. I actually have no idea what this Pokemon is that I haven't caught yet. Cleffa. I'm surprised I haven't caught that. Snorunt into Frostlass, which is by Dawnstone. Shieldon into Bastiodon. Makes sense. Swinub, Piloswine, and Mamoswine. Snover into Abomasnow. Rufflet into Braviary. And that's it. Then this is Arceus. So, yeah, very likely that I won't be able to catch every Pokemon yet. And that was right, I haven't caught the Braviary yet. Maybe I'll just catch one more Rufflet and then see it use Air Slash. Or defeat one with an electric type move and then use Air Slash or whatever. I'll use Air Slash probably like 6 times before evolving it. Braviary. I have to see it use Esper Wing and Brave Bird. Caught while in the air. Alpha specimens caught. Found in either Evolug's Legacy or the Glacier Terrace. Piloswine say it use Ancient Power, which it has to learn Ancient Power in order for it to evolve anyway. But it doesn't really matter, since I'm not really planning on seeing it use any of those moves. Shieldon is like a level up evolution. Frostlass. Yeah, I know there's an Alpha Frostlass there. Icicle Crash and an Agile style move. I think, if anything, I'll just catch the Alpha Frostlass to make it a little bit easier. Or at least a little bit easier. And give it food as well. So yeah, definitely not going to be able to complete this game in this part. I actually don't even know what the 194th Pokemon is that I haven't gotten. That's the funny part. Intermission time. I almost ended stream. That would have been bad. Yeah, the timestamp tells the truth, and yeah, I was off. I was off on that. It was meant to be 20 seconds. It took me almost 5 minutes to get that. But yeah, the timestamp tells the truth about the matter. I am unable to get the Arceus because there is so much that I have to do in so little time. So likely it's not going to happen in this stream. Oh, dang it. Ah! So I'm going to just go to the Icelands. Snowfield Camp. I'm actually going to do Ice Peak Camp. The guy is near the Pearl Settlement. That is funny though, about the guy. So supposed to go this way. Tough luck on that front that I was unable to get the Pokemon. You know, Arceus. Nice to see you all the way out here. I've been waiting patiently with a request. I'll take you to a spot of mushroom hunting in the snow. The Pokemon told me that the shrooms growing around Heart's Crag are quite the delicacy. But these little gems are buried in the snow, and only a Swinub's nose can snuffle them out. Get yourself a Swinub, take it out foraging, and see if you can find those mushrooms. 3 would be great. Add a Swinub to the party, and then go mushroom hunting. Okie dokie then. So that means I gotta go all the way back to the camp. And then go to this guy. See my Pokemon. And bring a Swinub. If I have one. And I'm very sure I have one. Yes, I have 3 of them. Seeing if any of them are alphas, and the answer is no. And I do have a male, and I am going to have this Pokemon evolve into Mamoswine when I get the chance. Yet again, the Lincoln Cord deal. No, wait, no, it's not. It's an ancient power. Come on, like have it use ancient power. Or have it no ancient power. I forgot about that already. Because otherwise, Swinub is a level up evolution. And then once I have it evolved into that, I would be able to then evolve it into a bomb. Oh, whoops! A proper snow. Wow, you wind up snuffled this one out quick. I just knew you were right. You were the right person for the job. 2 mushrooms left now. I was wind up accompanying you around Heart's Crag, and snuffle them out from under the snow. As an Alpha Guard of War. There it is. Trying it. Yeah, it failed. Ah, that's gonna fail too. Oh, really? From the front it doesn't? That's dumb. Found one, did you? A fine mushroom indeed. Well done. Only one mushroom left. The last one should be around here. I was going to go to the second route to have Kadabra use a certain moveset. Mainly Psycho Cat. Catching it from the front now. Yep. Apparently that charm never fails. Swine Up can evolve, but I'm not evolving it yet. Snover! This is not gonna end well. Do I have? I do, but only one, no, only two that are that high leveled. Double edge. Yeah, screw it. Double edge. Gosh, I thought you were slacking off, wasting time with that Pokemon battle. But look at this splendid specimen of a mushroom you found. You're a natural at foraging stuff, you know. Mamma mia. Fantastic effort all around. You and Swine Up did a great job tracking down those 3 mushrooms I was after. It sure was fun foraging with you both. Pokemon and people together make for a great team. I can't wait to forage with you elsewhere. Perhaps with a new Pokemon pal along to help. It'll be hard to top Swine Up though. Its snuffling skills may well be the best out there. Thinking about it, it was a Swine Up that discovered the hot spring in the Pearl Settlement too. Maybe I should really just partner up with a Swine Up, huh? Moral and Swine Up, the mushroom hunting dream duo. Sounds good, doesn't it? I don't think there's any more side quests after that. So now I'm gonna go back. I honestly completely forgot about those side quests. It's what excites me a lot when I do these journeys is catching the Pokemon and then after that catching every other Pokemon, even if it upsets me, just to see what the side quest brings. Two alphas. Man, I actually didn't know that they were both level 70. Almost. Oh, I didn't do that yet. I actually thought I did. If I'm remembering, the 10th star rank is at 50,000. 50,000 points. Yeah. I actually did think I did that already, but I was wrong. Magma box and then that berry set. Screw it, I'm getting the magma riser. I did get it already, it seems. Now I'll just evolve Magmar into Magmortar. Magmortar! No new requests. Oh, right. That has been bothering me. You made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. Rewards you will earn is more generous. 10 rare candies, 20 grit pebbles, and that's it. And I think the 10th star reward was, I think it was extra large experience candies and grit rocks. All the good stuff. I'm a boring guy, not much for viewership. I'm gonna keep the magma riser. Welcome. Good. Sorting all of that out. I did have a max revive. I didn't know that. Somehow I thought I didn't have one. Yay! I'm going to yeah. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna do the second route. Maryland Camp. If I haven't already, I'm going to catch that Alpha Tangrowth. Just so that I don't have to worry about it later. Swineup can evolve. I will do that now if I don't have to worry too much about it. Alright, so yeah, evolving is fine. I'll do that then. And then Pilot Swine has to learn Ancient Power, which it isn't able to do yet. I could also just catch an Alpha Mamoswine. I already caught a Piloswine. I think I'm gonna actually use experience candies on Kadabra, just so that I don't have to wait for it to learn Psycho Cut. Going in here, I'm gonna get the large experience candies. And I'm using them all on Kadabra. Got an idea for a move. Oh, I already know Psycho Cat, so I wasted my time. Or did... Oh no, it didn't already know Psycho Cat. So it's Hypnosis and... Yeah, it's Hypnosis and the thing. So I have yet to see a Typhlosion, and have yet to catch a Decidui. So now that I have that, I'm going to... And I should have just done the third route then, or the fourth route. Going to use Psycho Cat. All that done. Somehow I thought that was a shiny for a moment. I was gonna be like, there's no way I found a shiny unknown here. Thankfully, I was wrong. Hello. There we go. This is one to get an unknown. And its hidden power, because it knows hidden power, and this is the only Pokemon that knows hidden power, you're going to become Ghost or Dark type. It becomes a type that's always super effective against the Pokemon. So that's why I wanted to target the unknown like this. It's always impressive to see these ceilings. This one's a runaway. No, it's not, apparently. I don't know why you ran around. Maybe you just let me battle you. Hidden Power Ghost. There we go. Times I've seen it use Psycho Cat, so now I can evolve it into Alakazam if I wanted to. Because I only wanted it to use Psycho Cat a certain amount of times. And then the next part is just getting Piloswine to learn Ancient Power, use Ancient Power a few times, and then evolve into Mamoswine. So I'm actually going to fly back to camp already. There's a new quest already. I actually don't remember what this is. Unless this is the part where I'm able to battle against the members of the clans with just Dialga. Which makes me think that means that the Diamond clan also has a new request. Nope. Or, I guess it's Diamond. Oh, no. I don't even know. I'm actually going to see that right now. Yeah, Zyrita. You're going to ask me to bring in my primal Pokemon. Hello again, Erez. I felt your presence nearby while I was playing my flute earlier. I came to play for the Diamond Clan so they can hear the melodies that my clan holds dear. I don't remember this request then. Because I swear that the Primal Dialga and the Primal Palkia thing happens after you catch Arceus. So I don't know what this is. And I always love interacting with these characters. It saddens me that it's not like a realistic conversation because eventually they run out of things to say. And there are some games that still keeps on going with the dialogue, wanting to have actual personalities and all of that. Oh, but seeing you reminds me, I've learned more about the lustrous globe. Okay, so apparently this happens now. It seems to hold the power to transform mighty Palkia into its otherworldly form. If you can believe that. Listen, I want to battle mighty Palkia. I want to prove to myself that when the Pearl Clan worshipped mighty Palkia, thinking it was Almighty Sinnoh, our belief at least, was real. Please help me do this. Use the lustrous globe and transform mighty Palkia and bring it alone to battle me. Irita's wish. Defeat Irita in battle with only the origin form Palkia. So I was wrong. I thought you had to catch Arceus for this request, but instead it just happens now. But I won't do that request yet. I'm sorry to say, because I wanted to do it when I caught Arceus. So instead, I'm going to, for one thing, go back to the camp and actually evolve Stunky into Skuntank because I didn't bring it with me. Want to see my Pokemon? Oh, screw it. I'm gonna evolve Swine into Mamoswine. And for that to happen, I have to level it up to a certain level. I'm gonna bring one of these, and then I'm gonna bring 10 small ones. Yeah, 10. I'm actually gonna see if 10 is enough for it to learn Ancient Power. Double checking. Yeah, that's 800. So this is 8,000 at that point. Okay, so is this gonna be Ancient Power then? Yep, apparently so. So I'm going to forget Ice Shard for it. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. So now I can evolve, but I won't evolve it yet. Instead, I'm going to just let it use the move. I'm going to let it use the move however many times necessary, which I think was... sorry. Jeez. Stuffy. Which I think is... like 8. And I'm looking through it alphabetically. Being careful not to skip through it. I skipped over it, did I? Okay. Ancient Power. It's sort of funny how it says defeated with grass-type moves. Ancient Power 6 times, yeah. That's great. Ancient Power. It already got its stats raised. That's interesting. Yeah, screw it. That's 4 times. I guess you either heard a little bit of that or not, or nothing at all. It's just testing the silence. Easy. Oh, goody! 30 Pokemon at once. So after doing all of that, I can evolve it and then go back to the camp. Let's see if it works. Yay! I don't know what I'm doing. I'm actually going to evolve Kadabra at level 40. Still interesting for its cry, because I always think of Pokemon X and Y because of that cry. Mainly because Pokemon X and Y was the very first game I played. And I loved, like, very first actual Pokemon game. The very first Pokemon game I actually played was Pokemon Rumble Blast. But not from the start, because I didn't know how to start the game from the beginning. And once I figured that out, it was sort of fun, but not, I don't know. Not very, I don't know. All of that being done, I'm actually going to see how many times I had Kadabra use Psycho Cut, because I don't remember how many times I did so. Infernape. I have to evolve Chimchar into Monferno. Keep on forgetting to do so. And I was going to do starter Pokemon. How is Piplup in this? I already missed it, did I? No, I don't think so. Turtwig. There it is. I have to, and I've already completed it. So, this is starter mons at this point. If anything, I'm going to end stream with evolving all of the starter Pokemon in the satisfaction of things. I'm going to evolve Onix at least, because I'm very sure I already... And I think I have an Alpha Onix as well. Might be wrong. And if I do have an Alpha Onix, that'll be awesome, because then if I evolve into a Steelix, it'd hilariously count as me catching an Alpha specimen of that. Onix. That means I haven't. But it's fine. I'll just evolve into Steelix anyway. Just gotta get this Metal Coat. Caught the Steelix. Number that I've evolved. Complete. Double checking on what I have to do now. I'll evolve Growlithe into Arcanine. I have the Alpha Growlithe, I'm pretty sure. Not that. Yep. But first I'm going to do this. Then this. I have a Firestone. I'm certain of that. I'm pretty sure it requires a Firestone to evolve. Yep. Pretty sure I had the Alpha Arcanine before, for when I called it Legend, or maybe not. That's definitely like a attempt of fate to see if I would end up catching, and also I want to see how big this Alpha is. Whoa! Hello! So the thumbnail is not going to be what I was hoping it would be, because my thumbnail for this was going to be Arceus, but because I was unable to catch it, instead it's going to be just something random. Likely something like the evolution thing. The evolution thing for a thumbnail. And the part number is going to be in white because it was mainly nothing much. How many linking cords do I have now? 1. Well then, that means I gotta get more. The only way to do it, for what I know, is by looking for lost satchels and getting them that way. Unless there's a way to buy them in market. Anyway, looking to see what else I have to do. I'll catch the Alpha Drapion. Murkrow into Honchkrow. It's like at times I just don't really care about completing it yet. Maybe I'll just catch a Murkrow, but first I'm going to see if I have more than one Murkrow. Nope, I only have one. A male. And it requires a Dusk Stone. Might as well do it now. Even though it makes more sense to do it when it's level 40. I'm doing it now just because. Now what do I do? Porygon will be impossible to evolve because I don't have anything in terms of upgrade or dubious disc. I do have a new dubious disc, but not the upgrade. Never mind. Just that I can't evolve Porygon into Porygon 2 because I don't have the upgrade. Hence why the timestamp said that I was unable to catch that said Pokemon. I wonder if I can evolve Groudon into Torterra already. See my Pokemon. Whatever. This way I don't really care. I can't. Oh well. See it use Bite and Leaf Blade. Look into his moveset. See if I can at least learn Bite, and it already knows it. So otherwise, I'm gonna let Kadabra know. I'm gonna let Kadabra use. Hold on. First up, seeing if I need to. I already skipped down on it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I always forget about that. Found it. 6 times, I just need to evolve it. Screw it, I'm gonna use the only linking cord I have. Not caring about it being my only linking cord. Kadabra, I'm actually going to level it up to 40 first. So I'm going to give it an extra large experience candy. And then a rare candy or 2. I'm actually going to bring 5 just in case. Gosh darn it, I have not used these buttons. No matter what game, no matter what, I'm never used to it. Wow, never mind. What was this new move before all else? Recover. One of the things that Alakazam was needing to learn. So then, linking cord. Only a little bit left. I'm going to just do probably 15 more minutes of research before I end stream. So yeah, I'm pretty much indeed streaming next week as well. And it's only on me doing all of this research and seeing if I can finally get every Pokemon researched. But one of them is gonna take a while because it requires me to be in the second route and catch a Magnemite again, or I'll just catch. I don't know. I don't remember where Porygon is. I think it's in the third, but it also requires me to get upgrades. And I don't have any upgrades yet, and I don't even know how to get one, other than going into the distortion. So I have Alakazam. I caught one, so that's no problem. I'm gonna see if my EVs are now happy, and that's by me using the rare candy on them both. I'm actually going to use the experience candies instead. And I'll use... I'm going to move another 10 in the satchel. Nope, it's unable to evolve. What about this one? The answer is no, unfortunately. Because it requires happiness in a certain time of day in order for them to evolve, and so far they haven't gotten that happiness yet. Unless somehow it requires evolutionary stones, which would be a first. But I'm certain it's not. Nope. Just making sure. Alright, so... oh my word, this throw is annoying me now. If anything, I'm going to... I'm going to level these guys up the forceful way. Which is by experience candy, of course. And I'm going to... I'm not going to use the rare candy, and instead I'm just going to see if I can use the large candies. Or I'll just go back to the village and see what happens. Yeah, I've already done that. There are rumors that a child with mystical powers became a Kadabra. However, this remains unverified. I suspect that the spoon Kadabra holds enhances its brain waves. This chain of immense stones resembles a giant serpent. Tremors shake the earth above it as it burrows deep beneath the ground, feeding on boulders as it goes. They patrol their territory in pairs. I believe the igneous rock components in the fur of this species are the result of volcanic activity in its habitat. I don't think I read this out yet. Swine excels at sniffing out mushrooms buried beneath grass or snow. Since ancient times, the people of Hisui have often relied upon this skill. The long fur of this Pokemon covers its eyes and even limbs, allowing Piloswine to resist harshly frigid conditions. The Pokemon's white tusks can be used to defeat its enemies. Arcanine level 2, Mamoswine level 2, Hauntscrow level 2. Return to the village. I'm sort of thinking I'm gonna save and quit there. Because there was one thing I was gonna do in the village beforehand. I'm going to evolve them into the Decidueye and the stuff and the such. I'm gonna see if Cascoon evolves this time. Still no. Interesting. Gonna see if I... yeah, I know. I can purchase 2 of those. I will do so. Then I'm gonna go here. I want to get items. Just seeing... oh, I can get the upgrade. Alright. And I can... oh, MP. Oh, right. Well, it's a good thing I got 1,000 because I'm going to get the upgrade. That's good. That's a good thing. Why don't people like my recipe? Now, before you buy a wee treat, could you... no, wait. Lend me your ear a moment, would you? I came up with a new treat using candy truffles, but it's caused me nothing but sorrow. Every last Pokemon who tries it says it's beyond saving. A complete disaster. Utterly terrible. I've had to shelve this new creation, and there it remains, in a salty puddle of my bitter tears. It'll likely never see the light of day again. It seems like I'll never be able to pull a profit from my creation, but I'd at least like to share my recipe with someone, lest it be forgotten entirely. You like making things with your own hands, don't you? I could share my recipe with you. I've got plenty of candy truffles to spare, but you'll need to bring a sootfoot root, a springy mushroom, and a hopo berry. Swap snack. I apparently don't have the sootfoot root and the springy mushroom. Do I have to get it in storage? I bet I do. Yeah. Well, I guess before I end things, for one, I'm going to see if I am able to evolve these guys. As a no for you. And a no for you. Well, now I don't have to worry about catching any more of those Pokemon. I don't even have to worry about I don't have to worry about waiting for the distortion. Wish I can press and hold, but it doesn't do that. If I were able to sort it, it would be right here. Springy Mushroom. 5, and then a Sootfoot Root, 5. It doesn't say that I had to bring 5, but I'm just bringing 5 anyway. All of that being done, I'll actually go to you. And I'm going to sell because I'm still going to try to get this going, like me trying to get the experience candies. 2,500. Man, I can make a lot of star pieces. Can, or I meant could, but I won't. I'll only sell one. Then this one as well. No, actually, I'm just gonna sell just 4 of these. And then 2 of these. Because then I am first going to get this guy. I am ready to learn. Then learn from the master. Swap Snack. When eaten, this curious snack temporarily swaps a Pokemon's offensive stats with its defensive stats. Well, if that isn't just typical of our famed Survey Corps recruit, took to it like a Finneon to water. Swap Snacks seems to swap around a Pokemon's offensive stats and defensive stats for a time. It's a curious sort of mix-up, not at all what I was going for, but life serves up all kinds of surprises. And you Survey Corps folks end up fighting against all sorts of different Pokemon, don't you? If anyone can find a good use for my Swap Snacks, I'm sure it would be someone like you. A recipe for a Swap Snack. Then I'm gonna buy 4 of these. Then see if I can evolve Dartrix and Quilava. Yep. Now I'm gonna evolve these 2 and put them away. So yeah, likely the thumbnail is just going to be the evolution cyclone. That one's going to be triple arrow. And then this is going to be likely the... It's not called Bitter Malice. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's a move that's like Hex. I'm gonna double check on what it's called. It doesn't know it yet, so I guess not. But what does Dartrix know then? It knows triple arrows. Did I go the wrong way? No, you don't know the move. That shocks me. I don't know how Star Trek, I don't know how this guy can already learn it, but you can't. You learn your original move. What the move was all the way up here. Inferno Parade, but yet somehow it doesn't know the move yet. And I've never caught the Typhlosion before. So, if anything, I'm also going to get the Shiny Star Ravia to evolve into Shiny Staraptor. Very likely. Even though the name, oh yeah, the name makes sense all the same. Yeah, screw it, I'm doing it. I'm going to go to the past years and evolve my Shiny into a Staraptor. Or maybe I'll just keep it with me until it evolves into a Staraptor. Then I'm going to end things there because I've done a lot of researching. But the end point is I'm going to, in the next stream, get the Sinnoh starters together and evolve them and complete their research. Alpha Turtwig. Well. Gonna do that. Never mind about what I had said before about all of that. Search for Chimchar. And if somehow I have an Alpha Chimchar, that would shock me. Nope. And I do want the male one. And then the next search is for Piplup, and I know I don't have a Prinplup. And none of them are alphas. I was actually hoping for a female Piplup, but I don't have one. Then I'm going to replace Grottle with... Come on, I don't remember what. Shiny Staravia. I don't even have to look it up because I can just go to my Shinies page. Jasmine is what I named her. Just tried to remember why I named her and I drew a blank because I didn't remember. No empty spots. Which means that I'm just going to have to fill out that page. What happened to the Fiona? Oh, that was for Arceus, right. So, now to see... No, I'm just going to keep Jasmine with me because Jasmine isn't able to evolve, but I am going to evolve Turtwig now. It's a good progression for her, for that. Then I am going to actually see for the Grottle. Chimchar's up there. I don't have the Alpha Tangrowth yet. I said I was going to do that, but then I had so much stuff to worry about. Stunky is just evolving. That's fine. I can do that. I already skipped out. Okay, good. Evolve. That's all I have to worry about for Grotto now. Then Torterra is an alpha, and there's an alpha specimen in the second route anyways. I don't have to worry about Porygon anymore. Worry about trying to catch one, I mean. Or just getting the upgrade from the distortions. The only thing I don't quite get is what one of these Pokemon is. Because I'm drawing a blank on all of them. So, for all of the goals, Porygon is going to be just a level 10 no matter what. I'm just going to do level 10 research on Porygon, Porygon 2, and Porygon Z, or just Porygon and Porygon 2. Grotto is going to be level 10. And then, nothing for them. Scorpion, I'm doing... I could evolve one, or I'll just catch an Alpha Drapion. Glameow, I'm doing nothing, I'm just going to catch the Alpha Perugly. Piplup, I'm just going to train it. This was Finneon, or something. It's not Finneon. What was it again? It was something. I know I have a Finneon, so what the heck was it? Tentacle, I am going to evolve it. Finneon, I'm going to evolve it no matter what. I can always just get another one. Or I have one already, so it's fine. Magmar, I'm just evolving it. Magnemite, I don't have. Gosh darn it, that was it. I had to catch a Magnemite. That is why I had to wait for the distortion. Elekid, just evolving it. Gligar, I'll just evolve it. Screw that I have to find an Alpha Gliscor because I think that only happens at night. Nosepass, I'll evolve it, even though there's an Alpha Probopass. I don't know what this is. That's the only thing I have yet to know is what the heck comes after Electrode. Because I have no idea, honestly. Nothing is coming up. Chimecho, I'm going to actually just catch as an alpha. Miss Magius, I'm going to evolve Misdreavus. And then, of course, go to the Fabled Spring and every night just see if I can find a Cleffa. And then Shieldon, I'll evolve it. Why the heck not? I'll just get it up to level 10. Use Ancient Power 6 times and then evolve it. But I think that won't work very well. Snover, I'll evolve it. Is the only thing I have to worry about. And then Rufflet, I'll get it up to level 10 before evolving it. Then that's it, right? Yep, that's all. It seems like a lot, but I feel like the next stream is going to be the final stream of Pokemon Legends. So, before anything else, I'm going to change one quick thing. And then I'm going to conclude this here. So, my decision point now, because I am going to do a decision point after I save, because I know that it will suck if I don't. So I'm going to save right now. 70 hours in. Soon enough I will be able to play Pokemon. Or no, soon enough I will be able to complete this game, and so far it hasn't happened. It's actually very interesting that all is Wario Land 4. I don't even remember the... Oh my word. Wait, so I got Wario Land 4 now for the Nintendo Online. And I remembered that there was an ending for Wario Land. Like there's 2 different endings to get for Wario Land. That's interesting. It's interesting that I actually now have it. So, next time on Pokemon Legends, it's obvious. I'm going to hopefully be able to be done with the game. Ending it not early, not but like ending it in this kind of time because there is because I didn't really I wanted to do something, but it's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna not even do it tonight. What I was going to do, because I already said it in like 5 videos already, so I might as well say it, was I was going to play a gacha game. Can't help it, okay? It's not only because it's like addicting, but it's also because I love adventure games, and that's what a gacha game is. It's just adventure, and it has exploration, it has great stories, and yeah, mainly meant for teens, something like that. But that's all I'm gonna do. So the concluding point is that originally I was gonna conclude this after I've beaten the game, but I've decided now that it is gonna be that I'm likely not gonna stream. I'm gonna stream like twice a month instead of every once a week, and that's what. And last week the reason I didn't stream was not because of that, but mainly because I was carried away on the gacha game, and I was like, screw it, I'm not gonna stream then because I gotten so carried away with the gacha game because I was doing a quest that was a main quest, so I got carried away there. But I didn't do anything like that today. I didn't play anything. I didn't play any gacha games today. Instead, I was only just chilling and was after the 4 o'clock part of my day, because 4 o'clock is when I do stuff at my farm. I I helped out in the kitchen, and I then just chilled a little. Because when I was done with everything was when I then just got dinner, because after dinner is usually when I stream, because if I do it before dinner then people would wonder why I haven't done the stream, and very bad at eating and playing games at the same time. If it's a computer game as well, it's very hard for me to do both. It's all dependent on what the game is. If there's a story scene, then I will actually just eat and play at the same time. But I'm way better at eating and watching videos at the same time. It's what I'm so used to. I've never had food and played games at the same time. Let alone if you speedrun and eat at the same time. You have to try to find the right time to grab and eat then. But as for what I will be doing after Pokemon Legends Arceus, is I have decided that I am going to just see what happens. Likely I will play Balatro, or likely I will play a different game, maybe a callback game. Something that I've played as an LP before, but might even just play through it in one part, or something like that. Like, I have an idea for what I'm doing for April Fool's Day. Because, yes, I'm still going to be a YouTuber for that long. I still have yet to do Paper Mario Delves Your Door, obviously. And I've yet to do the other 2 LPs I planned on doing. And if Pokemon Legends ZA comes out after Brothership, then I'm glad for that. Like, after I'm done with Brothership, then I'm glad for that, because that's the best time for me to randomly react to the gameplay. But what's going to suck is having to do more than just what I know is going to be the cell search. Because it's going to be another one of those catch every Pokemon in order to get to this Pokemon, and then get the shiny charm and have fun with shiny hunting. Then it's figuring out what it's all going to be, and I'm very hopeful that it's going to be like a Legends Arceus where you don't have to trade Pokemon only, because I won't be able to on the recent Switch. I will have to just figure out how the heck am able to do it which is very much an impossibility because I've never 100%ed any Pokemon generation because of I've not actually traded with people at all. I've traded with them, but not the. I didn't know how to 100% the game or what Pokemon I was actually supposed to trade to them. So, it was a bad sign. Like I didn't know what the heck I was doing. So, that's all. That's all for that. So, it's like that, and then the rest of what I'm planning on doing is texting stories and dice trials. Like, soon enough, I'm going to complete my third Dice Trials remake so that I would be showing off the second and third Dice Trials and doing the fourth Dice Trial as well because I've completed the fourth Dice Trial already, I think. Saying in spoilers, but I don't know if anybody is really watching this at this point, but the first Dice Trial was called Beat the Score. Second Dice Trial is Super Mario Adventure. And that one I'm not really expecting to release out publicly, but I am going to at least upload it publicly to see how people feel about it. The third game is Druko's Tale, the game. The fourth one was Mario & Luigi Dimensions, Gateway to a Dark Universe. Fifth Dice Trial is Paper Mario Reunion. Sixth one was Raid Thunder, and that's mainly about the war of fantasies, good versus evil. But it's not just fantasies, but also like beliefs of what people believe in. And one just very good battle against good and evil. And then the seventh Dice Trial was going to be the Omega, yeah. I think it's going to be called either the Omega Chronicles game or it's going to be called the Omega Dice Trials Spectacular. Or the Omega Dice Spectacular, because it's going to have 5 different segments of 20 chapters each. Because originally it was going to be 100 chapters long, but I decided to have it be 5 different segments in 20 chapters. Or just have 5 different chapters or something like that, but with 20 different segments. Something like that, and that would take me a very long time to make, because first it's making the boards and then writing the rule set that will be like writing a huge book. So it's basically I'd be making an enemy's guide. But it's more like how much HP they have and what attacks they use. The rule book is easy, but the rest of the stuff is going to be like a book. I'd even probably make a book cover, and it would be called the Omega Chronicles Spectacular Enemy Guide. So, that along with you can listen to any music you want when it's that kind of thing. Whether it being a game music or just Spotify stuff or whatever. It's something. Because the only Dice Trials that I would actually be able to publicly release without being in trouble with copyright is the first Dice Trial, because that one's just like Tenzi, but also not at all like Tenzi. It requires you to have 10 dice, so that's basically Tenzi. And then the third Dice Trial requires at most 10 dice, at least 6. And then the sixth Dice Trial is basically what requires up to 5 dice. And then the 7th Dice Trial will be insane. Like, maybe it will require 10 dice again, or if you're preferring the standards, then it would require like 15 or 20. Something insane like that, because for one, if I made it multiplayer, it would end up being something that requires an entire Tenzi set, or just pieces of paper so you would calculate HP or something like that. Then for texting stories, I have 3 ideas for texting stories, but one of them is completing the multiversal texting story. The other one is something for Sonic, and then the other one is about a character that is a female protagonist. And it's completely new. It doesn't have Garu or Puka. It will just have a custom name. And the things I'm doing for each is, of course, for Garu, it's the Mysterious Encounter series. The Sonic one is the Sonic X fan series of Cosmo's Return. And then the custom series I'm making after the custom series for the third is something that I'll figure out, but it's meant to be some sort of fantasy adventure, but it's not gonna be like Aaron's Journey or Druko's Tale. It's gonna be in a fantasy world, of course, and it will basically take place in lands that are basically like Mario, but as well there will be a huge. It's sort of like a show series I've been watching, but it's like a tower where many evil entities are there. And the very top has some sort of ruler on top. And the protagonist has to try to go up there and defeat that. But eventually that will lead into confusion, and eventually that I'm spoiling so much by saying this. Eventually, it will lead to something that will be not defeating the entity and instead trying to coexist with it and let all of it become good. Yes, I'm referencing a webtoon, but it's completely different. Well, because it's it's pretty much the Darkly King, but the Darkly King turns into a good guy eventually. Might do the same thing for a male protagonist, but instead of a tower, it will be something that starts in some sort of, I don't know, it'll take place in some sort of cube, but it's like a pit of under trials in the way. In the very bottom, we'll have a queen, but it will be like the queen of the underground. Dungeon ideas. It's so fun to think about because of trying to figure out like the characters that will be friends along the way. And even the friends will be able to figure out who they like in the certain areas of the floors. Because there are bosses as well. And despite the fact that it's like copying the idea from every tower series there, it's completely different all the time. Like, it's make the friends say all the different things. I might even do, after the release of the books, a thing that maybe the iteration of what the characters say in the texting story format. Instead of it being once upon a time, it will just be characters talking. But likely not. That's all I'll do. Thank you for enjoying that tidbit. Should have time-stamped it to be something exciting, but the even more exciting thing is just in my anniversary I might ramble on about many things. Not only about the dice trials and all of that, but also about the things about God, like Yahweh, all of that stuff, talking about Christian stuff. And it's mainly like 3 discussions. Game, what I'm doing in the future, and Christianity. It's exciting to think about, but how much time I have left is, I'm going to just check on the days, because surprisingly, I always think it's on the 4th that I have the anniversary, but it's the 3rd. But I might release it on the 4th anyway. I have not even 2 weeks, of course. But if I upload it, it will take over the stream. if I did a weekly stream, it will take over that because of how long it will end up being. Probably around 40 minutes, but it is going to be premiered with no audio. So, and how much time that is in terms of this stream is 7 plus 4, 11. 11 days. It's plenty of time for me. Because I'm all prepped up for what I'm saying. I just have to find the right time to do it, is the thing. Like recording it and then uploading it. Maybe the thumbnail is going to just be my face, or I'm going to make a drawing thumbnail to make people think it's going to be another game video, but it's not. I'll even put it in my vlog vids playlist to confuse them even more. So, it's all of that stuff. Here comes a silly tidbit before I end the stream. Now I get to have a snack.